I have a problem with this. Now, first of all, where's the black dude with the white girl? I have a problem with this. Now, first of all, where's the black dude with the white girl? First of all, we started that, all right? Black dudes had been messing with white girls for a long time, and that's half the reason why you motherfuckers do this in the first place, because we were the ones that kind of abandoned you. I get that. Where's girls for a long time, and that's half the reason why you motherfuckers do this in the first place, because we were the ones that kind of abandoned you. I get that. Where's the black dude with the white girl?
Okay, I always say in my videos, we as black women need to stop being desperate for black men's validation, for any male's validation or attention. We need to stop being desperate. Otherwise, people are going to use us, because we are making ourselves emotionally dependent on them and putting them on a pedestal, putting ourselves under other people, and makes them easy to manipulate us and to use us. But how to actually stop being desperate? So the first thing is you need to do is what I always say in my videos, to self-reflect honestly, brutally honest, and rational, that you try to look on your situation or why you are desperate or needy, that you look into yourself and you are honest, where does it come from, that you need the validation of other people, and why you are a people pleaser, why you are desperate, and so on. That you look into it, where is it coming from, and what is it that you see in other people that you feel like you need it from other people. What is it exactly? Like, where does this hole you got within yourself coming from? And that you look, how can I fulfill myself, and how can I stop feeling dependent emotionally on others? Like, how can I fulfill myself? How can I heal? That you look into it like that. Like, what is it that you need? Like, what is it that you see in other people, and that you look, yeah, how can I fulfill myself? The next step is self-respect and dignity, because putting yourself under other people, putting them on a pedestal, especially people who don't treat you well, it looks so bad, like, aren't you, I'm not trying to be personal because I've been there, but don't you feel like you'll lose your dignity on your way, that you make yourself so desperately dependent on others, although they treat you bad? And that's the case with black women and the world, and black males specifically. And the world sees it, that we still are forcing that black love and black family narrative, that we still have hope that black men will change and start to love us. But the thing is, the more you try to force something, the more the person will go away, like, will reject you. You cannot force something, and when you are needy, people are going to run away. But instead, without having the purpose of people's validation, instead do this, that you have your own life. That would be the next step. Have your own life and invest time, energy, and love into yourself, into your growth, into you leveling up on all the in many different ways, mentally, physically. Maybe you are not satisfied with your body, then start doing sports, eating healthy, your finances, your lifestyle, and so on. Because taking care of yourself, and taking care of yourself properly, does take so much time, so that will automatically will make you be focused on yourself, on your life, because you always need to remember the next moment is never promised, and you only live once. And taking care of yourself, investing in yourself is the most important thing in your life, because you are the main character of your life. You are the most important person in your life, and you only live once. Your life is so valuable, and you as a person too. So work on yourself, that you can put out the best potential, or the best version of yourself. And doing that takes so much time, energy, and so on, so you don't even have time to be desperate for other people's attention, validation, and when you invest into yourself, you're going to grow your self-love, and that will protect you from getting used or taken advantage of by other people, because you see you are needy. But when you work on yourself, you won't be needy anymore, and you're gonna respect yourself. Like, think of that. Don't lose your dignity and your self-respect. Like, who are these people? And that's another thing, how to stop being desperate. Think about and look at it in a rational way. Who is this person I try to get the validation from? Like, who is this person? Why do I make them relevant at all? What benefits do I get from having this person in my life? And when people want to go out, want to leave, don't want to be part of your life, then let them go, because when you force them, they're not meant to be in your life. When they don't even want to be in your life, then just let them go. You are going to get to know so many other people, and people who respect you in the first place and want to be with you, they're gonna make sure to show you that, because they don't want to lose you. But when people don't have a problem with losing you, let them go. Let them go. They are not meant to be in your life. And yeah, stop being so afraid of losing people. Like, always think, like, who are they in the first place? Did they raise me? Do they do they pay my bills? Who are they? Why do I put them on a pedestal, and why do I think their opinion of me is more important than my opinion about myself? Why do I feel like serving them? Why don't I invest that energy I invest in other people? Why don't I invest in that? And another thought is that you being focused on other people liking you, or that you can serve them and so on, or you get your validation, that's just, I think, a coping mechanism. Because like this, you can run away from yourself, you can run away from your own demons, because it can be very hurtful to heal. And when you need support doing that, like healing, then go to therapy, or talk with other people who are where you are right now, that you realize, okay, it's something like, I want to change my life. I'm sick and tired of chasing people and feeling dumb, and yeah, I'm nice, but people are not nice back. What can I do? I want to change my life quality, and so on. Because like I said, many of my videos, when you want to have different results, you need to move different. Because that's a quote, people who repeat their habits and so on don't learn from their history, but expect different results, are delusional. And we don't want to be delusional, we want to level up. So you can talk with people who are also like you, trying to level up. Or the best thing would be, look at people who are where you want to be, and that you write down what type of person or what type of woman you want to be, that you write it down. Think about a woman you would look up to, you would respect, like a woman you would want to be, a woman, for example, who respects herself, who carries herself a certain type of way, who's not desperate for other people's validation, who knows what she wants, who's living her life, and she's happy, and she doesn't self-sabotage, she doesn't sabotage herself, and she does not chase anyone, because she knows who she is. She knows she is the prize. I don't mean be narcissistic or be arrogant, but just know who you are, and in your aura people will see you are sure of yourself. And be aware, like, when you level up, people are going to be jealous, passive aggressive, especially other women. I was also thinking about making a video about black sisterhood, but unfortunately, even when you're a woman, you are like, for women empowerment, especially between us black women, It can be sometimes frustrating or sad when you realize, yeah, many women are still misogynistic and are still male identified and are being catty, passive aggressive, and jealous, you know? Like, be aware of that when you level up. People who are not brave enough to level up, you know, or don't have the mindset you have, they are going to be jealous and trying to bring you down, you know? So, another point I would say, how to stop being desperate. Distance yourself from people who make you feel bad about yourself, who don't value your attention or time and take you for granted. You know, I don't care who it is, if it's your parents, your family members, your boyfriend, even or husband, I don't know, whoever is close to you, and also strangers. Make sure people don't take you for granted. I don't care who it is. People always need to respect you and fall back and stop chasing people when you see, okay, they don't put as much effort into our relationship, that the relationship is alive and healthy and happy. And like I said, when people want to go out of your life, let them go. It's the same with black women and black men. We already realized black men will never change, and they don't care anything about our safety or their own safety. They want to live from other men's resources, and they make their destiny dependent on other a group of men, you know. So we already realized that this black community stuff is an utopia. It will never happen. There's no such thing as black kingdom. No, that's not the case. So we already realized it. We are divested from the black community and so on. So we now start to heal. We now start to level up and so on. We need to let it go. That's what I mean with reflect about the situation, reflect about yourself, and face reality. When you realize people won't change, and you already tried everything, and we as black women already tried everything, speak life into them. We try to build generational wealth, but black men then just go take the money, like, because we as black women are the ones making money, being the most educated and so on. Black men will use us for that and then spend it on their preferences, so the money can and the wealth can go back to the to other groups of people's communities. They are not interested into such a thing as black kingdom or something that's not realistic, that's not going to happen. And when you realize a certain pattern, when a behavior repeats itself and people won't change, let them go, because they will never, because that just shows you they will never have as much effort into the relationship as you. And when you have put more effort, and it's the same with romantic relationships, when you as a woman love the man more than he loves you, like, the man won't respect you, you know, and will use you because he knows, yeah, she loves me more, she will do everything for me, and no matter what I do, she will never leave, so I can use her, you know. And it's the same with black women and black men, you know. Like, you need to stop being like defending them and so on, because they don't defend you. Always give the same energy back you receive on a daily basis with people. When they start being passive aggressive, be passive aggressive back and distance yourself. You don't be naive. People, you don't even realize people are jealous behind your back. Behind your back, they talk ish about you, and you didn't even do anything to them. And when a person treats you bad, don't feel bad. You know, the person who treats you bad should feel bad because you didn't do anything to them. At least they also didn't communicate. If you did something that made them feel hurt or something, you know, then it's not your problem. But when you know you did nothing wrong to them and they treat you bad, they should feel bad about being such a miserable person. You know, you shouldn't feel bad. You did nothing wrong. So black women shouldn't feel bad letting go of the black love and black family idea. You don't owe the black community anything. You don't owe black men anything. You know, it's even the other way around. But don't expect anything from black men, and don't divest from black men or the black community just because you hope to get a certain reaction out of it. Just because you hope, yeah, when I stop being so available, then they will come back. Stop having that hope, because first of all, that will never happen, because we deal with we deal with collective narcissism. So narcissists would never admit a mistake. You know, you need to realize that black men are narcissists, so they will never change. And second of all, when you realize in which situation we are, then you will not even want to have anything to do with them. And also historically, what they did to us and how they destroyed the community, that would already make you like distance yourself from them and not even wanting to have validation from them. Like, you need to learn acceptance when you started to see people for who they are, because people show us already from the beginning who they are. Believe them. You know, don't try to overthink that. Also listen to your gut feeling. Your intuition already tells you, okay, I should distance myself. You know, you feel the energy, you know, and people show in their actions who they are. So believe them and cut them off. You know, cut them off, because life is too short and you don't want to deal with people who are insecure and project their insecurity onto you and want to destroy your self-esteem and want to make you question yourself, because they start to manipulate and gaslight you and so on, just so they feel better about themselves. You know, see through that the bias. And like that, you will stop being desperate when you realize, who is this person, why do I put them on a pedestal, like what is it, like what's going on. And when you also got your own life, and when you realize, what is that hole within my heart, where does it come from, what do I need that I see in other people giving me, you know. And when you realize you can give yourself the needs you have, and when you cut toxic people off of your life, and when you distance yourself from people who make you feel bad, then you will have time to heal, you know, without any disruptions or influences. You will start to heal and have time to fulfill yourself, you know. And you can fulfill yourself by taking your time, you know, write, maybe journaling, and also have your own life. Like, look, what are things I've always wanted to do in my life, that you invest your time and your energy into leveling up and to enjoy your life. Because in my opinion, the purpose of your life is to make yourself happy. I don't mean be selfish in a negative way, because being selfish is not automatically something bad, but the selfishness in a bad way, you know, that you're ignorant and that you don't have any compassion. I don't mean that. Just have a balance, and the best way to have a balance, that's what I do at least. I just give the same energy back I receive, because I'm not going to put myself under anyone. Like, I wasn't, like, my mother didn't carry me for over 9 months and brought me into this world with a lot of pain, just for me to go out and putting myself under people. Like, no. Like, I saw a quote on social media. Someone said that, like, your mom didn't carry you for months for you to put yourself under someone or feel less than other people who don't even are relevant in your life, you know. So, and also, I also live by this quote, try to live by this quote, because, you know, I'm also on my self-love journey, and this self-love journey is not linear. It won't be perfect all the time, and sometimes you will fall into old patterns. But as long as you don't give up on yourself, that you don't give up on your life, because you want to change your life quality, you want to love yourself, so people cannot play you or hurt you like that, you know. Don't give up, and it's worth it, because you will see the results more and more, you know. You can already see it, well, from my last video, where I had an example where I stood up for myself, but in an elegant way, and I set boundaries, and I didn't let the person use me. I was so proud of myself, and that strengthened my self-love. And it was like, yeah, I gave myself validation. Like, nobody's going to treat me a certain type of way. And yeah, to go back to that quote I wanted to mention, go where you celebrate it, not tolerate it. Go where you're celebrated and not tolerated. Because when you realize people just tolerate you, give the same energy back. And when you realize people from the beginning respect you and see your appreciate your qualities, appreciate you as a person, yeah, then give the same energy back and be nice. What I also need to learn, I have to stop being nice to everyone, especially when you go to a new place, to a new workplace and so on. Don't be too nice. Have like basic respect, be a little friendly and so on, like just have manners, but don't be too nice, because people then think they can play with you, and then you need to check them, and then you feel stressed out because you need to check them, especially when you're a person like me who hates confrontation and just mind their business and want to have peace. So from the beginning straight, don't be too nice. And when you realize people appreciate you and respect you and are nice to you, you can be nice to them, but never let your guard down, no matter what. Or when you get to know a new man, never let your guard down. I don't care how long you are with that man in a relationship or how long you're friends with that person. At the end of the day, everybody got their own problems, and everybody is responsible for their own lives, and everybody's selfish. It's just in order to survive. And don't take it personal when people reject you. Just let them go. And because when you try to force something, it will never come out good. It will always end up like with a tragedy or something. I'm being dramatic, but you know what I mean. So guys, I hope so much you understood what I've tried to say with that video, and I hope it helped you to understand how to stop being desperate or needy, and that you can actually heal and realize how much value you have, and how amazing you are, and that you should love yourself. Because as you know, when you don't love yourself, why should other people love you? When you don't respect yourself, why should other people respect you? You need to respect yourself to start your self-love journey, because the basic of love is respect, and it's like that for every relationship, and also and especially when it comes to the relationship to yourself. So guys, thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it so much, your support, and I try to upload as much as I can. When you have video ideas or you want me to talk about a specific topic, make a little girl talk, or just in general a commentary on something you found interesting, you want to know what I think about that, you can comment it down below in the comment section. You can comment everything, your thoughts to my thoughts. If you have anything to add to this video, feel free to comment. And please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so you won't miss any video anymore. And please make sure to share this video as well as my channel. Let's spread the message: Black women liberation. We've been suffering for too long, and I love and support Black women all over the globe, all over the world. I love us, and yeah, we need to level up. So guys, thank you so much, and I see you in my next video.
I have a problem with this. Now, first of all, where's the black dude with the white girl? I have a problem with this.
Whoa! That's interesting, but I sure don't care.